So my dear, today we are going to talk about CUCT exam. You know, the national education policy has been rolled out by the government of India, and they have clearly planned that this time, they are going to take the talented people in the colleges. That does not mean the people before, you were not talented, but their criteria was different. Now, because of a lot of changes there in the examination pattern and the marking system as well, that is the reason why the national education policy says that now onwards we are going to take students only through entrance exam. So many of you must be thinking, are my board examination not important? Yes, all of your board examinations are very important. That is what we are going to talk today. But yes, it is the entrance examination which is going to play a major role in your selection in any of these colleges. Of course, they change a lot of criteria there. A lot of things are also important in that one. So once again, welcome. My name is Jaising Sajwan, and today we are going to talk about the CUCT. So what is our goal today? Why we are here? So we want to learn everything about CUCT. What is CUCT? When is it going to conduct? And how it is going to be conducted, and what all things will be going to be asked there. Fine. So we are going to cover all these three important points here. What you will get out of the session today. So you would be having clear understanding about how CUCT is going to be conducted. And what to expect is that get insight about the CUCT. In the first part, we are going to talk about what is CUCT exam. Then what is the role of academics there? And finally, what should be your plan of action? What should you do now? Fine. So these are the 3 points about which we are going to talk today. Let's come to the first part of it. Get insight about the CUCT. CUCT is a Central University Common Entrance Test. It is a single exam which is going to take students for all central universities in India. And it is not only the central university, also the state universities can also apply for it. So for example, there is a state university which wants to take people for BCom or BSc or any of the program, of course, except IIT JEE, NEET, and all of these examinations, excluding the professional program. So if they want to take people, they will be taking it through the common admission test. That is, Central University Common Entrance Test needs to be conducted for that. So what are they going to test? They're going to test the general ability and general aptitude. Along with that, the subject will be also going to be tested there. Fine. So how many universities, central universities are there? There are 54 central universities. Around 1.68 lakh undergraduate seats are there spread across India. So it is not only about the DU, it is also, Banaras Hindu University, Jamia Millia Islamia, Aligarh Muslim University. So overall, it is 1.68 lakh undergraduate seats are available there. Different admission process for each university. So that does not mean that they are going to take students through only the common entrance examination. They are going to give the different weightage will be given by the different university to the CUCT and the academics as well. So some of them will be going for entrance examination and some of them are going for the merit examination. For your benefit, I would like to tell the merit is almost finished. It may be depending upon how much they are going to blend it. So far some universities saying I will consider 50% of the CUCT score. Some of them are saying I will consider 100% of the CUCT score. Some of them are saying I want not more than 40% of the CUCT preference should be given there. Fine. And if you talk about the Delhi University, there's a partial entrance examination. It depends upon the program that you want to opt for. Fine. So for example, I want to go for English honors. My weightage for CUCT will be little less. It will be 30% or 40%. But if you want to go for the professional program like Bachelor of Management Studies, Bachelor of Finance and Investment Analysis, BBE, which is Bachelor of Business Economics, for all these type of courses, more weightage will be given to the CUCT examination than your subject marks. Fine. So you will be surprised to know, intentionally we have put in this data that CUCT exam, जो CUCT का exam है, वो पहली बार 2010 में conduct कराया था. अब आप कहेंगे सर अभी तक तो सुना ही नहीं है. Everyone is saying that this year onwards they are going to conduct it. No, it first started in 2010, and in last 10 years, 11 years, they are trying all possible things there. Of course, the main university like BHU, the Jamia Millia, Aligarh Muslim, and Delhi University, which is one of the premier institution, they never opted for it. Fine. That is the reason why not many people were knowing about it. JNU, Jawaharlal Nehru University is also there. You are right. Fine. So it used to be an offline paper. Earlier, if you talk about the last year paper, it was aptitude plus subject-based test. Last year, it was online test because of the COVID thing. So it was aptitude as well as the subject-based test was conducted earlier. So what all universities have been taking so far the score? It is Central University of Assam, Andhra, Gujarat, Haryana, Jammu, Jharkhand, Karnataka, Kashmir. There are many universities. Kerala, Odisha, Punjab, Rajasthan, South Bihar, and Tamil Nadu. So all of these central universities are going to take students through the common entrance examination. Now, why CUCET all? The reason of CUCET conducting CUCET is very simple. I'm from, particular university, particular board in 12th. There's a very strict marking for me. Say I'm from Delhi, and the examiner is going for very strict marking, and I got 94% marks. Fine. You are not as good as me, but because the lenient marking system is there, so you may be getting a 99%. I'm sure you know about there was a girl who topped in Bihar board examination, and when she was asked what are the subject that she was studying, she could not even told what are the subject that she is studying. So government understand this thing. When they planned this national education policy, the criteria was only one, that let's try to decimate it, let's try to lessen it, so that in future only the talented people can get admission in the colleges. I'm repeating it. Getting low score does not, getting high score does not mean that you are not good people, you are not intelligent one. But they just added one more criteria, that every board is having a different way of marking. If you talk about the UP board, the marking system earlier was very strict. So not many people are able to make it to the Delhi University or the Aligarh Muslim University or JNU. So that is the reason why they planned that we are going to have our own entrance examination, and it is a common entrance exam that we are going to conduct. Fine. So you can see the cutoff of BCom in Aryabhat College, it is 96. If you want to make it Karodi Mal, it is 98. 97 is Zakir Hussain Venkateshwar College, it is 97%. If you want to go for BCom honors, you can see Hansraj Hindu 99.25 percentage marks is needed. In LSR, even the situation is worse. I'm sure all of you know 99.75 percentage marks is needed there. And SRCC, it is 99.5. So that is the reason why the government thought how people will be able to manage with this one. Now you look at BA, honors, that too is English honors, literature, people consider that people don't score very high marks there. But here also it is not less than 95. So the minimum marks that you will be finding here is 95%. That too is in Kamala Nehru College, which is a women college. So similarly, it is history, political science, you will say the similar situation is there. Even in humanities subject, people need to score more than 96, 97% of marks. So government thought that why, there's a rat race. Everyone wanted to score very high without understanding that why they are studying the subject. So there's rote learning. Just to eliminate that rote learning, they planned that we are going to ask you the question, the general questions will be asked. And on the basis of that, we are going to give you the admission. Along with that, as I said, every board has its own criteria. कुछ board ऐसा है जो बहुत flexible marking करता है, कुछ board ऐसा है जिनकी marking बहुत tough होती है. तो uniformity नहीं है किसी भी board में. Fine. Especially if you go to South, you will find everyone is scoring more than 95% marks. So that is the reason why they want to balance this thing. Fine. So to have a level playing field, they come up with this entrance exam pattern. Fine. The second thing is, it is not only what you have done in class 11, 12, they also want to see that how much you have understood what you have studied in your life. So that is the reason the question will be asked till 10th level of, English, quant, and, you should be aware about your surrounding, general awareness ke questions aayenge. So that is the reason they want someone who is better in all these things. So this is what they planned. And as I said, it is national education policy mandate that entrance exam need to be covered, need to be taken for all central universities. Now, what are the central universities? Let's talk about, and we will also talk about the seats there. The oldest one is, of course, Banaras Hindu University. In 1916, it got established. And before that, it was Allahabad University. I'm sure all of you know about it. So this got established in 1887. Of course, there were some changes that has been done. And then in 2005, it changed to the, some more modifications were done with it. There are 12,882 seats are there. And this is India's number 3 university. NIRF ranking is 3. Fine. But 12,882 seats, they are every year they conduct their own entrance exam. From this year onward, they say we are going to go for a common entrance examination. We are going to consider only the common entrance exam. The rank 2 is Delhi University, of course. Rank 2 is, Jawaharlal Nehru University. You can see 451 seats are there. You can see Delhi University with NRF ranking, it is 11th rank. There are 65,000 plus seats are there. Fine. Now you look at University of Allahabad, though it has not participated in that, it is more than 19,000 seats are there. So you got multiple opportunities here. Fine. Now coming to the next one, Mizoram University, you'll find 2,000 something seats are there. Then you talk about Sikkim University. Even in Northeast, there are good number of universities there. And if I talk about Bhimrao Ambedkar, which is there in Lucknow, the intake is 410. Fine. So you will find that all central universities have been covered here. You can have a look over it. That even whether you talk about Punjab, Odisha, Rajasthan, South Bihar, everywhere there are seats and they want to take. It is not only national university, even international university like South Asian University. I'm sure all of you know SAARC countries form their own university. So India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, Afghanistan is also part of that, and Sri Lanka, they form their own university, Bhutan. So this is international university. They are also going to consider the score of CUCET. Of course, there are more of postgraduate program that they are offering rather than graduation program. So that is also a good option here. There are some universities which are, aviation science, agriculture type of university. They are even a sports university. So you remember I was telling you that every university will be giving a different weightage to your CUCET exam. So if I want to appear in National Sports University, my weightage for the this one for the CUCET will be less. I hope you understand that. Why? Because they don't want me to be efficient in the sports rather than in maths, English, logical reasoning. So that is the reason why the weightage for them will be kept little low. Otherwise, it is expected that from 35 to 50% of weightage will be given to the CUCET. And for, if you want to go for general program like BCom, BSc, BA, English honors, or any of the honors program that you want to study. Now, even the Indira Gandhi University have also announced that they are also going to take it through the distance education. Now, Bihar, Samastipur, Dr. Rajendra Prasad Central Agriculture University, they will be also taking through this. Hemanti Nandan, university is there, Garhwal University, which is there in Uttarakhand. They have got also very good number of seats, 7,700 and something seats are there. In Manipur also, Manipur University is there, which is again a central university. It is funded by central government. So is it clear that till this point? Any query that you have, you can ask me. I'm sure you can also switch on your microphone. You are allowed to do that. Just switch on your microphone in case of any question, any query there. Or shoot your message if you want to ask anything. Ali, Anusha, Ishika, Khushi, I'm sure you can hear me. My voice must be clear. Shubhi. Fine. So CUCET 2022, there are 41 central universities who have agreed to take CUCET 2022's score there. It is not only, as I said earlier, it is not only the central university, there are state universities are also, and the private universities are also considering the score of CUCET exam. They are saying we don't want to conduct our own exam. Whatever is your score, on the basis of that also we can consider you. Fine. The focus will be on quantitative aptitude, that is maths till class 10. It will be verbal ability, the English part, reading comprehension, logical reasoning, how strong you are logically, and reading comprehension is, are you able to read a passage and find out the inference based question there. Data interpretation, आपके पास जितना data दिया हुआ उससे आप क्या conclusion निकाल सकते हैं. So these are 5 things which are going to be tested there. Along with, of course, there will be a general awareness also going to be tested. Fine. So it is a single application, multiple course you can apply for. So far, you can apply it in the 6 universities. And after that, if you want to apply, you have to pay extra money. So by filling one form, you can apply for the 6 universities with the different programs available there. Fine. And you have to satisfy the eligibility criteria of the university. So CUCT is not having any eligibility. So for example, if JNU is saying that we want 60% marks in graduation, of course, each one of you must be getting at least 60% marks. So that will be the criteria of university. So whatever is the minimum criteria that they want to keep, they can do that. Counseling method like JEE centralized. So it is a counseling method. You have to fill your options. And then on the basis of the counseling, if the seats are left, it will be given to you. And once you are given a seat in the next round, also you can upgrade for the next seats. So this is how it is very similar to IIT JEE, counseling that they are going to conduct here. Fine. Now, initially this year, it will be only once. Later on, it will be conducted twice a year. So people who could not score very good, they can also go for December 2022 CUCT exam, for which they are eligible for June 2023 exam. And of course, in next year also, May, June, they will be going to conduct June 2023. These are the two exams that you can appear in if you want to apply for 2023. But my dear, this year you have only one option, that is in the month of June. They are going to conduct for this year admission. So expected date is June. It may go up to July, but of course not beyond that. That is what the Ministry of Education has said so far. Fine. Now let's move to the next stage as we are going to talk about the academics here. So what are the, most of the time the students are confused that is it aptitude subject, aptitude subject. In fact, it is not only you, even the universities are also very confused with it. Because they are also thinking, should we consider a subject? No, we want to go for aptitude. Then next moment they say, no, we want both. How much percentage? Then they say, no, we want to go for aptitude. So it is, the same confusion is also with these universities. But trust me, in next 5-6 days, this will surely come out that how much percentage weightage they are going to give you your subject test, and to your aptitude. So CUCT is going to be not only of aptitude test, it will be also a subject domain test will be also taken there. Fine. Most likely a general ability and reasoning skill will be what tested there. So quantitative aptitude, I have already told you that these are the things tested. But for example, if someone is interested in BA Eco Honors, so they will be also going to take a test on economics, and along with economics, they may be also testing your English. Fine. So they are coming with a combination. It may be only economics, it may be economics plus 2-3 more subjects which will be tested. Along with that, the aptitude test will be separate there. Fine. Now, what should be the plan of action for it? One must start preparing now. This is a common, problem with most of the people. They wanted to, to prepare it after only the board examination. But my dear, I tell you, don't have enough time after that. Your board examination, I think the dates are already disclosed now. They will be starting from the last week of April. And I don't think it will be over before 20th of May, 25th of May. I'm talking about the normal examinations, which most of the people opt for. So now how much time you are left with? You are left with almost 30 days to 40 days is what you are left with. In 30-40 days, are you sure you are going to prepare for it? And it is why it is so important, because your future study depends upon it. तो आप जो फ्यूचर में पढ़ने वाले हैं, आपको जिस कॉलेज में एडमिशन मिलने वाला है, वो आज डिसाइड होगा, ठीक है? और उसके लिए इट इज आइडियल दैट यू आर गोइंग टू प्रिपेयर अर्ली. तो अगर आप ये सोच के बैठे हैं मैं पहले 12th करूंगा उसके बाद मैं करूंगा, सॉरी, मच टाइम विल बी लेफ्ट देयर. Second important point is, it is expected, जो अभी तक का डेटा आया है, NTA is going to conduct the test. They are expecting more than 1 million people are going to appear for the same test. So if we think that all of you have studied the same thing in a school, all of you have cleared the examination in the same way, do you think you can clear the exam by using the method which are told there in the school? I don't think so, frankly speaking. So you need a different approach. For example, if I ask you a question, X and Y are two friends. X gets 33.33% more score than Y. Can you tell me how much Y scored less than X? I'm repeating it again. X and Y appear in a test. X scored 33.33% more score than Y. So how much Y is going to score less than X? And you can use the chat box to answer this question. Come on, everyone. And this is what is from your class 8th. So expecting an answer from you quickly, fast, everyone. Give me the answer. Any one of you? You have already crossed 40 seconds. Now here I go. I know X is more than Y. 33.33% in fraction, it is 1/3. Fine, 1/3. If you divide 1 in 3 parts, you get 33.33%. If X is more than Y, Y must be less than X. Whatever is numerator here, same numerator needs to be written here. कुछ नहीं करना, same numerator उतारना. अगर यहाँ 2 होता तो 2 वहां लिखता, 5 होता तो 5 लिखता. If you want to decrease something, you will increase the denominator. अगर आप किसी चीज को घटाना चाहते हैं, अगर आप किसी चीज को कम करना चाहते हैं, उसे बांटिए और. So how do you will increase the denominator. Increasing denominator means I will add both of them in denominator. So I'll say Y is 1/4, which is 25% less than X. This is how you can answer it. Let me give you one more value. Let's assume Y is equal to 3. X is 3 plus 1/3 of 3 more. So X comes out to be 4. Now X is equal to 4 and Y is equal to 3. Can I say Y is 1 less than X? Comparison is with respect to X. That's why X is coming in denominator. Y is 1 less than X. How much is X? 4. I'm sure you know 1/4. If you look at a pie or a pizza, you divide it in 4 equal parts. This comes out to be 25% drop. This is what needed to clear these exams. Fine. So this is just one small hint that we discussed in our second, third class. But until you are not aware about it, your speed cannot be faster. You cannot defeat people there in an entrance examination. Fine. Anyone, any question, query? So exam is most probably in the June. It may extend till July, but it is certainly not going to go beyond July. Fine. Board examination in between. I hope you understand. I don't think people will be available after 2nd or 3rd of April, or maximum you'll be available after you will be available till 10th of April. So if you're joining now till 10th April, it is almost 50 days that you have. So you are getting a lead of 50 days over those people जिन्होंने कसम खा रखी है कि मैं तो 12th के बाद ही कुछ करूंगा. So in 50 days, your chances of improving on your score will be much higher than those people who are going to plan it after their graduation. Fine. That's why you need to start early. Fine. So the notification programs start immediately post notification. The notification is going to be out very soon. Yes, it is announced that it is CUCET exam that they are going to conduct this year. So my dear, the batches are going on. We have more than 4 batches currently, running in this vicinity. So you can, and some of you may be worried that how can I prepare, sir? I'm going to have my tuitions. I can understand all those points. So the people who are studying with us, they are from across India. They are opting for online classes. So you right now opt for online classes, take online classes. Once your board exam will be over, you can come and start taking the classes at our centers. Are you understanding it? So at that time, you will be coming to the center because you are free and you can attend classes for 4 to 6 hours. But right now, we are going to give you 2 hours of classes for 5 days a week. From Monday to Friday, we are giving you the classes. So we don't want you to waste your time. We want you to be at your home. Just attend the online classes. In case if you feel that you want to join only offline, the centers are also open. You can come down and register yourself for the offline program as well. Fine. But we recommend you to go for online till your board examination. After board, come to the center, start attending the classes there. Fine. In case of more query, you can reach out to me. My name is Jay Singh Sajwan, jay.sajwan@careerlauncher.com. And you can also call up at this number. A counselor will be able to help you out on it. Now, if you have any query, any doubt that you have, I would request you to please raise your query. Any doubt, any question that you have, please feel free. The chat box is also there on. I'm sure you can read my messages there, or you can ask me a question, or you can write down the number and later on you can call us. कुछ भी आपको दुविधा हो आप पूछ सकते हैं. कुछ आपको वर्तिका, प्रेरणा यादव, इशिका. Vartika, we have center across India. We have close to 200 centers. Tell me, where do you want to see the center? Where do you want to locate the center? Which area? Yeah, at Ghaziabad, we have have you seen 0 degree? Or Bikaner wala? Bikaner wala at RDC Rajnagar. Yeah, it is just opposite. There's a main road. On this side, there's a Bikaner wala. Just across the road, you will find on second floor, you'll find Karel Launcher Center there. CL Center is there. Fine. So we are just above 0 degree. I'm repeating it again. Here is the Bikaner wala at corner. There's a road which is coming from, this is BSNL. And here it is ICICI Bank. So wherever this road, then there's a service road. On this, just in front of this, the building which is there is Karel Launcher building, CL building. We are on second floor. Fine. So you can reach out to us. You can come there, Vartika. Fine. Any more query that you people have? Any more thing you wish to ask? Okay. Yes, the time is now only. Because if you are going to delay, as I already said, you still have 50 days to prepare. Even if you are attending classes for 35 days at the rate of 2 hours, it is 70 hours of the program you are attending just before your board exam. And trust me, I don't expect more than that. I want you to just come attend classes and practice your question. So even if you are giving 40 minutes every day other than the class, I think that will be sufficient for building your basics. And of course, once your board exam will be over, you are completely free. You are with us for 6 to 8 hours. There we are going to practice more and more then. Fine. Any other question that you have? But करना तो अभी पड़ेगा. मुझे नहीं लगता. If you get late, you have to put extra efforts. Now is the right time. Yeah, this will be going till right now the classes will be online. And यहाँ पर क्या होगा वर्तिका? आपका 10th of April के करीब we will leave you. You start writing your board examination. So I know that 10-15 days is what you needed before it. From 10th April till the board, you are going to have, we will be giving you a break. Just after this, we are going to have around 45 to 50 days later on as well. If you multiply it by on an average of 4 hours, then also it is coming out to be 180 hours of classes will be given at that time. Fine. So it will be 4 to 6 hours of classes that you will have every day. And of course, if you are going for CLAT exam, you are going to appear in IP and MAT exam, the competition is much more worse there. Fine. So if you are planning for these one, a separate number of sessions will be required because you need to also study the legal studies. For IP MAT, it is also the higher maths which is going to be tested. So these things need time. So I cannot prepare you suddenly in a month and say that you are going to top in there. Fine. Any other question? Any other query? Ali Sahay, Ishika, Prerna. Yeah, even for PCB also the CUCET exam will be conducted. Even if you have opted for biology, Vartika, then also it is fine, but you need to prepare for CUCET exam. So the subject-based test will be completely based on bio, if you want to continue with bio, of course. Fine. Okay. Over to you. Any more doubt that you people have? कुछ आपको लग रहा हो, कुछ पूछना चाहते हैं? 41 universities are going to conduct these tests. Though the universities are more, it is 54 universities which are there, but 41 central university will be surely going to consider the score of it, and which include Aligarh Muslim University, Jamia Millia, Allahabad University, Delhi University, Banaras Hindu universities, JNU, they are the main universities. And along with that, the state university will be also considering their score. Fine. Yeah, Prerna Yadav. Prerna, the fees, it ranges from 22,000 is for the CUCT program only. Fine. So it is for the all aptitude around 200 to 210 hours of classes will be given to you. These many hours of classes will be given to you. Along with that, you will be given the practice question. We have an online portal where more than 10,000 questions are for practice. We will give you material. There are around 7 to 8 books that will be given to you. Fine. So you'll be having the books. You will be having the practice question paper. You're going to have a mock test as well. That what type of paper is expected. So we are also going to give you the mock test for that. And it is one-to-one doubt clearing as well. These all things we are giving at this price. So it is coming out to be 22 to 23,000. Yeah, all these are in around not 20,000. It is around 22,000, Vartika. Fine. Any more query that you have, you can ask. Any more query, question? Okay, for law, it will be around 35,000 if you want to go for law. This is only for CUCT. For IP MAT, it will be coming out to be 30,000 because there are many extra subjects which are included in that. Fine. Okay. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Take care of yourself. See you very soon. Thank you.